Hi.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Fine, thank you. My name is ANDREA ALDANA. And your name?
My name is Fernando
Nice
DÍAZ.
to meet you.
Nice to
I
meet
have
you.
a question for you.
Okay.
The question is, what is research?
Oh, this is easy to respond. Research is the phase when you accumulate information about the topic, or sorry, about the topic or whatever. Example, when you visit a bibliothèque about information of the World War II or whatever.
Oh, that is amazing and interesting. For me, research is funny because you know new information, new topics, new news, or wherever it is. And you know, a research can be quite difficult and time consuming,
Well, no, I know.
but that is simple because when we talk about the research, research can lead you to new ideas, new concepts, new information, new topics, or whatever it is.
Oh, this is very curious. But you know the research is in two phases.
No, you can explain me this, please?
Well, the primary phase is when you accumulate information, but in websites, when you scribe whatever the topic and you find them. The second primary is when the website is now found. You obviously find all the research. Example, after, before you say a bibliothèque. This is example for this.
And you know, when we research information, we need research a real information.
This is
Very important.
very important.
Because when we research and the information that is real and is a joke or whatever it is, it's bad information. And when we need research, real information and research with in bibliothèques or in internet or whatever it is.
Yeah, this is very important, but you can ¿cómo se dice resaltar? You can result information the read three or two times, and you can make sure but it's good information.
Yes, and when we research, we can use books and notebooks. I don't know. And for me, it's important when we research. It's important take a note because because it's easier remember this information.
Yeah, and you can the question for another friends and your information and this comparate information and you and your friend.
And when the research, when you research your information, you can create a research. You can create a summary when your research. You understand this?
Well, a little bit.
Okay, I want to explain you this. When we research a topic, we have our ideas or our information. And with this information, we can make a summary. And this summary is our research because it's a conclusion of the topic or of the information.
Yeah, I know you understand.
Yeah. And for you, research is easy?
Well, in part, yes. Well, because you can find more information and there's comparing. But in another case, it's centering the information and you not understand of the topic. So when you have this and do you como tú dijiste, how you tag a summary is very important for the student or the person.
For me, research not is easier because we need research the real information, and when we research in internet, it's very difficult find the real information. It's very difficult, but it's interesting because we can know new information, and this is a great opportunity for us research because this information can help us in a future or in our school or in our future job.
Yeah, a good solution for this question for the topics bad or good is your question for the teachers and so about the topic and that dear and summary and question for this as good and you are read and say yes or no. Yeah, depends with it.
And you know, in public speaking, the best mistake is that the source attention and then do nothing. They do nothing to it.
For what I don't understand this part. You can explain it.
Yes, for example, when the source don't pay attention, it's easier understand the research or the summary.
Yeah, and you know the interviews you conduct.
Now you can explain me this, please.
Well, in this case, I'm an interview, but an interview is a conversation,
Yes.
in which we ask you for a little bit series, and that depends with me, a person, the information, and you answer me.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
And you can explain me more of this topic of the principal question is where is research? And what do you think of this question?
Well, I think the research is very simple to understand, but do it is very difficult. But because no person give information for other lives what the websites. The website is easy for use, but you can be a bibliothèque or a question for the teachers.
In the book say research is fun. For you research is fun?
Yes,
Why?
because I learn about the topic and learn about the other definition about the word.
And for example, when you have a homework of public speaking, you research or only read your book?
Well, the first in your book, in my book. But if you only understand about the book, try to send me. I research the information on the other sites.
I do it. Yep. And when I don't understand the topic or the word, I research this word. And I like because when I research this word, I understand more the topic or understand more the information or whatever.
Yeah, and if you don't understand a word, you can find synonyms. Say on another form, you can understand.
Yes.
Almost easy the research.
Yes. Is for me, research is very important for us, for the students, because we know a different words, and for example, we don't understand the old words, the old meaning. We understand something, and we need research these words or this meaning. It's important because we can make a good job with this research.
Yeah, it is very important the research for the life of the students This for life of the parents,
Yes.
but communicate the information for the other side, and this understand about the topic and you interesting.
For you, you research the 7 habits? You research this or only read a book?
Well, in this case, I only read a book.
It's interesting because when the topic not is interesting, we don't want research.
Yes.
Research. But when the topic is interesting, we want research this information or this topic.
Yes, it's a bad habit. How come humanity to about.
Yes, okay. Fernando, it's a pleasure for me to talk with you and bye. See you later.
See you later, Aldana.